Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a lipstick declutter. So I have all my lipsticks sorted right here. I have them sorted by kind of like color. So as you can tell, most of these are neutrals right in here. Then down through here we do have some reds. Over here we have some more purpley shades, and then these are like orangish. And then these are like pinks, and these are, I would say like these are nudes, but these are like lighter nudes. And then over here, I do have all of the lip glosses as well to actually go through. So lip glosses as well as liquid lipsticks. So we're going to go through lipsticks, I think, first. My goal is to declutter at least half, if not more. So I'm going to probably fast forward a lot of this because I'm going to probably swatch almost every one of these so you can see them. I'm going to go row by row. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, to be honest with you. I'm going to move this little, I've got it sitting on one of our ottoman. So I'm going to pick the actual ottoman piece up and I'm going to move it to the floor so that way there I can have easier access and not bend so much. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with all the reds. So I'm going to swatch these. I'll tell you the name of the color and we'll swatch them. This is Medieval and this is a Lipstick Queen lipstick. So I don't even think this has a lot of color, to be honest with you. I think this is more of just a like a gloss. So let's swatch it. Yeah, I think this is a gloss. I don't ever use this though, so honestly I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. So there's the first one to go. Whoop whoop. The next one is by, who is this? Urban Decay. This is an Urban Decay lipstick, and I can already tell by just looking at this color that this is a color that I am not going to wear a lot, although this is like a blue red. So blue reds do look really good for like helping to make your teeth look whiter. So I don't know. My goal is to get rid of all the minis too. So I want to get rid of all the minis. The only minis I really would like to keep is the Marc Jacobs and I think it's NARS maybe, or MAC. No, Marc Jacobs and MAC. So those are the two that I want to keep as far as minis. All the other minis, I'd rather pass them along. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that as well. Then we have the Sephora lipstick. I don't really think the formula to these is bad. That's actually a pretty good formula. But I don't find myself ever using this. I have never used this, as you can tell. So I'm not even going to swatch it, to be honest with you, because there's no point in swatching it, because why not give it to somebody? I'm going to pass these along to my mom. So why not just get and let her have it without me even using it? The next one is right here. This is by Laura Mercier. This is like a red, but it's got a little bit of like a frost to it. It's like a red frost. So there's what it looks like. It's more of like, I'd say like a pink. I don't know. It's really pretty, but again, it's a mini, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have this one here. This is, who is this? I don't even know who this is. Well, let me see. I'm thinking this is not Marc Jacobs, but I cannot think of the brand. Make It Forever. I think this is Make It Forever. So there's the color right here. Some of these are kind of old too, so that's another thing. I'm going to have to go through and figure out which ones are old. But there's what that color looks like. It's really pretty. So we've got a lot of beautiful reds here so far. But again, it's a mini, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have a MAC one. So here is the MAC red, and this is in the shade. I forgot to tell you the shades of some of these. This is Ruby Woo. So this is like one of MAC's famous shades. So I'm going to be keeping that one. Then we have this one right here. This is a Sephora collection, I believe, or it's a Tarte. I don't even know. This is called Cinnamon Chorizo. This is like a burnt red. So there's that color right here. I'm going to swatch that one for you. It's almost like an orange, actually. So that one's really pretty. But again, it's a mini, so I'm going to pass it along. Then we have a MAC mini. This is MAC in Diva. MAC Diva. So here's Diva. I love this color, even though you can tell I have not worn it yet. But that's because when you have so many darn lip products, you kind of forget to use them all. So I'm going to keep that one. Then we have the Lipstick Queen. So I do like Lipstick Queen as well. So I will be keeping the full size Lipstick Queens. So here's Lipstick Queen, and this is the color right here. And this is in the shade Medieval, which I think was that one too, isn't it? Medieval, yeah. So I'll keep the full size one and then give my mom the small size. Then I have another MAC one. This is MAC Ruby Woo. So here's a small Ruby Woo. I'm going to keep that one as well because, like I said, I do really like the MAC lipsticks. And I think that it would be nice to have small ones to travel with when we can travel. Then we have this one right here. This is, I think, Christian Dior, maybe? No, it says CD. What is this? Dior, yeah. It's Christian Dior. So there's what the color looks like. It is a really, really pretty color. And there is what it looks like swatched. Actually, that's pretty. But again, it's a mini. I'm going to pass that along. And then we have this one right here. This is, I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. This is Colored Design, and it's in Racy. So here's Racy. It's like a pink almost. So there's what it looks like swatched. Very pretty. I don't really think I'll use this color though, so I'm going to pass that one along. I'm keeping, like I said, I'm keeping mostly MAC and Makeup Forever. Not Makeup Forever, but Marc Jacobs. So there's no point in keeping a bunch of reds because this is not a color that I wear very often anyway. So here's another MAC one, and this is in Ruby Woo. Why do I have so many Ruby Woos? I have no idea. Did we swatch one Ruby Woo yet? So there's Ruby Woo. So I'm keeping that one as well. I'm keeping all the MAC ones, like I said. Then we have this one right here. I really love this one. This is Lancome. This is a really beautiful color right here. So I do like this one. I love the actual packaging as well. The packaging is really unique. So you push the top here and it ejects the actual lipstick for you. So I really like that one. This is in Caprice. So we'll swatch Caprice. So here. There's Caprice. Really pretty. All right, so I'm going to keep Caprice. Then we have another Makeup Forever, and this is in the shade, I don't even know. It's like an orange shade. So we'll swatch that one right here. That's actually really pretty as well. I don't do well with orange based reds though, because they end up making my teeth look yellow. Then we have a MAC, and this is then Fireballer. I thought it was going to be Ruby Woo again. I was going to be like, seriously? How many Ruby Woos does one person need? So here's Fireballer. That's a really pretty red too. It's like a purple red. Keeping that one. My throat is like hurting for some reason. Then we have this one here. This is All Fired Up by MAC. And there's what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. And we'll swatch it over here. I would take this bracelet off, but this bracelet you have to actually unscrew it. So I was like, forget it. Let's leave it on. Then we have this one right here. This is in Chili. That's another MAC lipstick. I love the packaging for MAC. I think that's one reason why I really wanted to keep a lot of the MACs. I don't really like that color. That kind of looks like baby poo. I don't know about that one. I'm going to stick that one to the side. That's a maybe. And then we have this one right here. This is Legendary, and this is by Smashbox. And that is a beautiful red. It's not very opaque, which I like that because sometimes I don't like my lipstick to be super opaque like some of these. So I might end up keeping that one. That's another maybe. Then we have this one right here. This is by ColourPop, and this is the ColourPop Villains Evil Queen. I have never used this, so I'm going to pass this to my mom because I think it's a really pretty color and I think she might enjoy it. The packaging to this is really nice as well. I think the packaging is really nice. I'm going to pass that to her. Then we have Besame. Besame is known for a lot of their reds because they have like reds based on different years. So this is American Beauty red. There's what it looks like. It's really pretty. So there's that one. Actually, it's like pink. That's really pretty though. I don't know. I might hold that one to the side. I kind of like that. Then we have this one right here. This is Givenchy, I think. Yep, Givenchy, and this is in the shade Maintenance. I don't know. I can't tell. There's what the red looks like. It's brand new, never been swatched, so let me swatch it over here. Ooh, that's really pretty as well. Oh my gosh, I'm looking like starting to look like a leopard or something here. All right, now we have a NARS. I'm gonna pass that one along since I said I'm not keeping any minis unless it's a MAC or a Marc Jacobs. Then we have a NARS. This is a NARS mini, and this is in Cruella. So there is NARS Cruella. That's really nice. I do like these style for minis because these are great to kind of toss into your pocket. The lid just popped up. Did you hear it? It like made a really weird sound. So I might keep that one, maybe. Then we have a Bite Beauty. This is Bite Beauty and Cayenne. So that is a very bright red color. Oh my gosh, that's like, that looks like spicy peppers. Not my cup of tea. Pass that along. Then we have this one right here. This is a Nori. This is also Bite Beauty. This is like a brownie red. This is like a true like 1990s red. So there's what it looks like. I'm gonna have to wipe my arm off here in a second. We're running out of retail space. Passing that along. Then we have a MAC one. This is MAC in Melancholy, I think that's what it says. So there's MAC Melancholy. So swatch that over here. Oh, I like that because it's not super pigmented. I really like that color. Okay, so I'm going to keep that one anyway because it's a MAC Mini. Then we have this one right here, and this is, who is this? This is Elizabeth Arden. This is Elizabeth Arden, and it's in the shade, oh my gosh, what in the world does that say? Rouge number 1, I believe that's what it's called. So there's what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. Let me see if I can push my bracelet up a little bit. Oh, that's really pretty. I do like that color. I'm gonna hold on to that one as well. I really like that color. Then we have another Mars, and this is in Cruella again, so I'm gonna pass one of those along. Then we have a MAC one. This is MAC Diva. So here's MAC Diva. It's a really pretty color too. Kind of has a little bit of that brownie tone to it. Actually, it's purple. It looks brown on the tube. And then we have, I'm keeping that, by the way. Then we have Guerlain, and this is, we're starting with our purples now, I think. So this is Guerlain in, where's the name on these? This is 69. I guess that's the name of this. All right, so I'm gonna actually pause you guys. I'm gonna clean my arm up since we're gonna switch to a different color. So I'm gonna pause you guys quick. All right, so I'm back to swatch some new colors. I washed my hand, but now it looks like I try to rip the skin off. So now we're starting with this one right here, which was the Guerlain, and it was, I believe it was 69. So here's what it looks like. It is not a very pigmented shade. It's very, more like a gloss. I would say it's more like a gloss. I really like this one anyway because I love the packaging to it. That's kind of weird, I know, but I love the packaging and I like that color. The color's really pretty. It's more of a pinky purple, so I'm going to keep that one. Then we have a Too Faced one. This is Too Faced in Wham, just Wham. So here's what it looks like. It is like a, I don't know if you can tell it or not, but it's got a little bit of sparkle to it. So when you put it on, you can definitely see the sparkle. Whoa, they look exactly the same. They look exactly the same. That is weird. Okay, I didn't know that. So I'm going to get rid of the Too Faced one because I'm going to keep the Guerlain. Then we have a Marc Jacobs. This is a Marc Jacobs, and this is a Snapshot. What is this? Plum and Get It. Plum and Get It. So here's Marc Jacobs Plum and Get It. Oh my gosh, I couldn't open it. Oh wow, that color is beautiful. Whoa, it made a huge mess on the side of it too. Let's see if I can wipe that off a little bit here. That's nice. Good job, Tiff. All right, that's better. Oh, it's a mess in the tube. That's what's wrong. We have a mess up in there, so I'll have to clean that up. Then we have a MAC one. This is MAC, what is this? Diva. So here's MAC Diva. That one, I don't know what's on it. It looks like I might have tried to put something else over top of it before. But there's the color. I have the mini in this, but like I told you guys, I'm keeping all the MACs anyway. So there's MAC Diva. Then we have another MAC. This is MAC Rebel. Ooh, that color. That's crazy. That's like a little bit intense. Actually, it's not that intense. It's about the same as that one right there that I swatched. That was the Marc Jacobs. So, okay. Then we have another Guerlain, and this is in the shade 70. This is a really dark purple. It's like a plum purple. Again, though, they're not very opaque. It's more like a gloss, so I really love the formula to these. I think the formula is really nice, and the packaging is really, really cute. I'm keeping that one as well. Then I have this one right here. This is a Fenty Beauty, and this one is, I can't read the name on these. The names are so small. PMS. This is the one that was sent to me in BoxyCharm. I do not like this color because I feel like it's a little too, it leans a little too brown. So there's what it looks like swatched. I just think it's too brown for me, so I'm going to pass that one along. And then we have this one right here. This is a Too Faced one, and this is in the shade Drunk Dial. I love this color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So here's what it looks like. And then I'll swatch it. I'm going to keep that one as well. Then we have this one right here. This is a, I think it's Clinique. I'm pretty sure. I think this is Clinique, and it's in the shade Matte Plum. So here's what it looks like. I don't have one like that. I don't think any of them are like that. It's a really pretty lipstick packaging, but I feel like I don't need this many purples though either. I know I kept a lot of reds, but purple is not a color I wear very often, so I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have this one right here. This is Urban Decay, I'm pretty sure, and this is in the shade After Dark. So here's After Dark. That's really pretty too. Ugh, it's like it doesn't want to swatch very smoothly. It's kind of like it pulls at my skin a little bit. I don't like that. I think I'm gonna pass that along. All right, so I can pass that one along as well. Let me see if I can swipe this off here so we can start our new swatches, because we are done with the purples now. So far we're doing pretty good. So far we have 3 to the maybe side, and then we have a lot to give away. I'm trying to declutter a lot though. We've got a lot to get through here. So, okay, now we're gonna move on to the orange shade. So the first one here is by, I think, who makes these? I think this is Tarte, or I don't know who makes these. I have no idea. But this is in the shade Picnic on Peachtree. I think this has to be Tarte. So there's that one. I am not an orange fan, so I can already tell you guys I'm not going to keep very many of the oranges at all. So there's that one. I'm not keeping that one. Then we have this one right here. This is a MAC. These are the exceptions to the rule. So this is, what in the world does that say? I have no idea. I think it says CB96. I don't know. Hopefully it's not so bright like that one is. That one's like ridiculous bright. Good. It's more like a gloss. So I like that one. I'll keep that one anyway. I mean, I'm keeping it because it's MAC, but I like that color as well. Then we have this one right here. This is a Tom Ford. And this is Tom Ford Indian Rose. So actually this is a nude. So let's not do that one yet. We're not ready for nude yet. Here's a Bobbi Brown. So here, this one is in Babe. So here's what Babe looks like. That's a really pretty color. It's a mini though, so I'm going to pass it along, but it's a really pretty color. Then we have this one right here. This is Smashbox, and it's in Spectacle. So here's Spectacle. No. No, way too orangey for me, so I'm passing that one along as well. Then we have another MAC one. This is MAC Sea Sheer. So here is MAC Sea Sheer. Oh, good. More of a sheer shade. I like that. That makes me happy. Keeping that one. Then we have another MAC. This is MAC Chili. So here's Chili. It doesn't look very orange, but honestly, once you swatch it, I think it's a little more orange than what it looks here. Now you can tell it's a little more of like a burnt orange. I really like that color though, so it's not super bright, bold orange like that. I just, Then we have this one right here. Again, I think these are Tarte, I'm pretty sure. Then this one is Sorbet on Sunday. And there's the color. And then we'll swatch it right here. No, that is not the color I'm going to wear either, so I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have this one right here. This is Stila. This is in Sadie. So here's Stila Sadie. That's actually really pretty. Is that? Oh, it's fuzz. I was like, what is that? Got some Jaclyn Hill lipsticks here. So here's what it looks like swatched. Actually, that's really pretty. I like that color. I'm going to keep that one as well. Then we have this one right here. This is an Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay and John Michael Biscuit collection. And this is in the shade Epigram. And it's a cream shade. It's more of like, as you can tell, I like to mix my lipsticks. It's got a little bit of another lipstick mixed on it. So it's more of like a taupey brown though. It looks more mauve in person than it actually does on the screen. I really like this color, and I don't know if I'd wear it. Will I wear it? Will I not? I'm gonna stick it in the maybe pile. Alright, now we have another Tarte. This is Tarte in Island Life. So here's Tarte Island Life. That's actually really pretty. So that's more in the nudes again. Somehow I got over to the nudes again. So there is Tarte Island Life. I like that one, so I'm going to keep that one as well. Then we have this one right here. This is a Besame. The Besames are really, really nice. Their packaging is really nice, but I don't actually love the formula that much. So this one here is Tango. Tango Red, it says. So it's a little bit more orange. So another color that I'm probably not going to ever wear, so I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have this one right here. This is a Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade, oh my gosh, I wish I could read these. Oh my gosh, hang on. Let me see if I can figure it out here, what it says. I have no idea what that says. So chilly. It took me a while to figure it out. The writing is super tiny. So here's So Chilly. I'll be honest with you, I'm never going to wear that color. I'm going to pass that along. Then we have this one right here. This is another Urban Decay. Oh, that's pink. You're sneaking over here. You gotta stay on your side over there. Get back there. All right, I think we're done with all of the, let me make sure. Nope, here's an orangey one. This is Bite Beauty, and I think this says Verbania. Yeah, Verbania. This is like an orangey nude. So there's what it looks like swatched. It's actually really pretty. But again, it's a mini, and I'm trying to get rid of as many minis as I possibly can. I'm trying to get rid of as many minis. My goodness, that was a tongue twister. Then we have this one here. This is another Tarte, I'm pretty sure. And this is in the shade, oh my gosh, what does that say? Iced Raspberries. So here's Iced Raspberries. Not my color. I don't see myself ever wearing that. And it's a mini, so bye-bye. Then we have the Finding Ferdinand, and this is actually really cool packaging too. It's very similar to the Lancome one, this one here that I showed you guys. So this one here pops right there like that, and then you pull it out. So it's very similar. This is a orangey red, and then I'm gonna swatch it right here. Another color that I don't see myself wearing very often, so I'm gonna pass that one along. And then we have this one right here. This is a MAC. And this is in Sea Sheer. I think we just swatched that one, didn't we? Pretty sure we just did. So there's what it looks like. I'll swatch it again though. There's what it looks like. It's actually really pretty. So, and again, I'm keeping all the MAC minis. Then we have this one right here, which is my most expensive lipstick that I own. Will I ever buy another one of these? Absolutely not. Do I recommend these? Absolutely not, because it's so much money for a lipstick. But it's pretty. So this is my Louboutin lipstick. And it's in the shade, I don't even think it has the shade name on here, to be honest with you. That's the other thing. Like, how do you even know what shade it is? It's not written on here anywhere, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's like a purpley red, purpley, I don't know, I guess it's like a fuchsia, maybe. So it's really pretty, but I would never recommend that you pay that much for a lipstick. Don't ever do it again. I would never do it, and I wouldn't recommend you do it. So you can see how beautiful the packaging is, but totally not worth it. So it's very heavy too. Like, it could be I feel like it's like a weapon. So I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna pause you guys for 2 seconds. Okay, let's get back to swatching some more. So now we have a Tom Ford one. This is Tom Ford and Indian Rose. So that's the one we opened up earlier and we were gonna look at, and then I realized it was the wrong color for us to be looking at. So there's what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's just a nude. I love nudes, and it looks really beautiful. But I don't know, I really love this one though. I feel like I should keep this one. This should be an exception to the rule. I think I'm going to keep that one. I do. Then we have a YSL. This is in the shade Flower. Is that what it says? Oh my gosh. Is it a number? It's a number. 70. I thought it said a name, and then I realized it's a number. So there's the color right here. Again, another one that I may make an exception for, just because these are kind of luxe, and I probably won't ever buy like a whole bunch of YSLs, and I won't buy a whole lot of Tom Ford. So, oops, I forgot to swatch it. So I'm going to swatch that one for you. It's really pretty. So I might keep that one as well. These would be great ones to just toss into my purse and keep them in my purse. Then we have this one right here. This is the, oh my gosh, this is Belle Argent. And this is in the shade, you know, say. I don't know. So there's what it looks like. It's a very pretty nude. It's kind of like pulls on my hand though, trying to swatch it. So it's not my favorite formula. So I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have this one right here. This is a Lorac shade, and this is in the shade CEO. Lorac was one of the first formulas that I fell in love with because I feel like it was pretty creamy. So here's what it looks like. It is a very pretty nude. And, whoa, goodness gracious, that one really is slippery. There it is swatched. I don't find myself reaching for the Lorac formula anymore though, so I'm going to actually pass this along, see if my mom enjoys it. Then we have this one right here. This is a Urban Decay, and this is Urban Decay 1993. 93, is a good year for me because that's when my brother did he graduate in 93 or was my cousin graduate in 93? I don't remember. But either way, it's not a good lip color for me because it's not a color that I enjoy, so I'm going to pass that along. I need to fix my legs. All right. Then we have this one right here. This is by, I believe this is Lancome, maybe? I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. This is in the shade Wine Party. So there's what it looks like. It is a very pretty wine color. Kind of reminds me of, they had a color a few years back that was the color of the year, and it reminds me of that, but I cannot think of the name of it. Let me see if I can remember the name. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm going to hold on to that one. Who is this? I can't even tell who makes this. I don't know. I wish they would make it easier for you to just distinguish who makes this. Color Design. Color Design makes this. The packaging does not feel very luxe. The packaging actually feels very inexpensive. So actually, I'm going to set it here because I do like that color, but if I can find another color that matches that, then I'll keep that one instead. Here's my Charlotte Tilbury. I really love the formula of these. I think the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. This is what the color looks like. It is the shade Very Victoria. I think it's one of her famous shades. So here's what it looks like swatched. It's not very pigmented, which is what I like about it. It looks brown in the swatch, but honestly it's more of like a nude. So I'm going to keep this one. Then we have a MAC. This is MAC, what does this say? Lost in the Stars. So MAC Lost in the Stars. Oh, that is really pretty. It's like got a lot of sparkle in it. Ooh, I like that. And it's not super pigmented. Hello, I love that. So I'm keeping that one as well. Then we have a NARS. This is a NARS Mini, I'm pretty sure. And this is in the shade Dolce Vita. Oh my gosh, I can't get it open. So here's Dolce Vita. This is like the nudes that I don't really love because it's a little bit too light for me. So here's what it looks like swatched. Actually, it's like just more of like a gloss. Actually, I kind of do like that. Is that a mini? I don't feel like that's a mini. That feels very big. That feels like a full size. I think I'm going to keep it because I actually do like that swatch. I think it looks really pretty. Then we have another Tom Ford. So is this the same exact color that I have here? Indian Rose. Yeah, so good. I can actually pass one along and then keep one. Then we have a Fresh Sugar Lip Balm. And this is in Bloom. So this is not very pigmented. It's basically just like a little bit of a tint for your lips. These are nice too because they're very hydrating for your lips. So there's what the color looks like. And I'll swatch it right here. It's not a whole lot of color to it. Like I said, it's basically just like a tint of color. Keeping that one. Then we have a Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Mocha. So here's what Mocha looks like. It's not a color I remember liking, so let me swatch it right here. Yeah, it's too brown for me. I don't love that color, so I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have two lipstick queens that are the same exact shade here, which is weird. These are both in Saint Natural. No, is that right? Saint Pinky Nude and Saint Natural. Wait, is that the same color? That's weird. So here is Saint Natural. Swatch it right here. Ooh, that's really pretty. And then here is Saint Pinky Nude. Oh, they are different. I thought they were the same. They look the exact same in packaging. I guess it's just packaged. Oh my gosh. I just put it over my wrist bone. That didn't work out so good. Keeping both of those as well. I really like the way that the formula for the Lipstick Queen. Oof, stay there. Then we have this one right here. This is by Givenchy. Is this Givenchy? Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder. Oh my goodness. So these are really cool too. They have like a unique way that they're packaged. So they open up like that. And then here's what the color looks like. This is in the color Strapless. Ooh, that would be a pretty color to wear on my wedding or on our vow renewal day. Actually, it really would be. I like the name to it, Strapless, because you typically wear a strapless bra and or a strapless dress for your wedding. So I'm keeping that one. That might be my wedding day color. Then we have Smashbox. I think I need to clean my hand off first. Hang on. Alright, so now we have the Smashbox one. This is Smashbox in, I don't know, the color got ripped off. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure, I think it's like the driver's seat or something like that. I don't know. So here's what it looks like. It's a really pretty color, but again, it's a mini, and not that I have anything against minis, because some minis I will be keeping, like the more pinky out minis. But this one here, Smashbox is rather expensive. However, I feel like I can pass this along and my mom might enjoy this color just as much as I think it's pretty. Or maybe I can pass some of these along to my friend Lashes Tony XO as well, because we are doing our swaps every month. We have a Makeup Forever here. This is in the shade 64, I think it says. 6N. Okay. So here is what 6N looks like. Oh, it's basically just like a gloss. It's pretty, but again, I don't think I need 100 million little minis, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have a Milani. This is Milani and Pretty Natural. I remember really liking this color, so let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I do like this color. And I think these smell good. I think these smell kind of like watermelon. Yeah, they smell really good. They smell kind of like watermelon. So here's what it looks like swatched. Yeah, I love that color. I'm going to keep that one. Then we have this one right here. This is a Bite Beauty. This is Bite Beauty in Rhubarb. I remember this color being really famous for a while. So here's Rhubarb. And there's what it looks like. Pass that one along. Then we have a NARS. This is a mini. Now this is a NARS mini in Toledo. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. So here's NARS Toledo. It's actually a really pretty color. So let me swatch that for you. No, it's not a pretty color. I don't love that color actually. It's a little too orange for me. Then we have this one right here. This is a Makeup Forever, and this is in the shade 6N again. So we don't need to swatch that again. We just swatched that. Then we have a NARS, and this is in the shade, oh my gosh, why are these so hard to read? Orgasm. So NARS Orgasm. This is like one of their famous shades. I don't remember loving this color, to be honest with you anyway, so oof, it's kind of fallout. Nah, it's too, I don't know, it's like, it reminds me of plastic lips for some reason. And then we have this one right here. This is Makeup Forever. Stay there, stay there. This is Makeup Forever, and this is in 6N. Oh, this is a full size, I think, in this one. So here is NARS Makeup Forever 6N. Oh, very pretty. See, I do like that shade. I'm glad I get to keep it in full size, so I'll keep that one. Then we have this one right here. This is the Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Rapture. So here's Urban Decay Rapture. It looks like a purple nude. So here it is swatched. Oh, that's really pretty actually. I'm gonna keep that one. Uh-oh, I almost messed it all up. Then we have, oof, they're all falling. We have this one right here. This is a Pretty Filter by Soul Velvet Lipstick. This came in like one of my boxes that I get. And it's a little too orangey pink for me if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's too much orange for me, so I'm gonna pass that one along. And then we have this one right here. This is an Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Dead Roses. So here's Dead Roses. Oh, I really like that color. As you can tell, I love the more mauvey nudes. These are not very smooth though. I can tell you that much. But I will keep that color because I do like that. Then we have a NARS, and this is in the shade Rikujen. Pretty sure that we have gotten a ton of these because they came in like a subscription boxes for a long time. These again are great to just carry with you in your purse, so I'm going to hold on to that one as well. Then we have a Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk. This is like her famous shade. So here is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and I'll swatch it right here. That's really pretty. It looks a little more brown than it actually is in person, so hopefully you can understand what I mean there. I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have an Urban Decay. This is Urban Decay. Wait, did that come over from the pink side? I think it did. Yep, we're just gonna swatch it anyway. This is Urban Decay Brat. So here's what it looks like. And then swatched is right there. Actually, I like it. I don't really love pinks, but I like that one, so I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have this one right here. This is Date by Bite Beauty. And there's Date. It kind of looks like dates. So swatch it over here. Pretty, but again, bye mini. Then we have a mini Marc Jacobs. As you guys know, I was trying to keep the minis. This is in the shade, oh my gosh, why are they gonna get so hard to read? Lip something. Lip Mark? I don't know. I don't know what it says. So there's what the shade looks like. It is just a pretty nude. Swatch it. Okay, that's pretty. keeping that one anyway, but that's a really pretty color. We have this one right here. This is, hey, stay. We have this one here from Avon. I don't love Avon as a company to begin with because I feel like Avon is an MLM, and MLMs are, no offense, I don't think that they're good for you or for anybody, honestly. You don't make money off of MLMs. So here's what the one from Avon looks like. Not my favorite because I don't want to support MLMs, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have the Oriza Beauty. This is, what does that say? Opus. Oriza and Opus. It's like a purple almost. Yeah, actually that's really pretty. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Then we have an Elf. This is in the shade Berry, Touch of Berry. The packaging to this actually looks really nice. It feels not very expensively made, but it actually looks nice. So here's what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. Oh, I need to pull it out a little bit more. That's what she said. There's what it looks like swatched. All right, keeping that one. Then we have a ColourPop. This is in the shade Villains. No, what does that say? Dr. Fackler? I don't know what that says. Ooh, I like that color. Let's see how it swatches though, because sometimes in the tube it looks different than when it does swatched. Okay, it's not terrible. It's a little brown. I might try that one out, and if I don't like it, end up liking it once I've worn it, because I don't even think I've worn this yet. If I don't like it once I've worn it, then I might pass it along. Then we have this one right here. This is a Makeup Forever, and it's in the shade C211. So here is C211. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, we're running a retail space again. Oh my gosh, that is really pretty. I wish I had a full size on that, because that's gorgeous. I think I'm going to keep that one, stick it in my purse. I know that's not how we're supposed to be doing it, but you know what? I'm going to break the rules. Then we have an Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Hideaway. Oh, that's really pretty. Why haven't I worn some of these? Oh my gosh, girl. Oh, I really like that. I'm keeping that one too. Then we have another Urban Decay, and this is in the shade 1993, one I know I don't like, so I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have a MAC. This is in Nouvelle Rogue. Is that what it says? I'm not sure, but I think that's what it says. It's a really pretty pinky nude. Oh my gosh. Let's swatch it over here. That's pretty. Hopefully you're able to see it. All right, let me clean my hand and we'll get right back. Okay, hand is clean. Now we're on to this one right here. This is Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the shade Walk of Shame. So here's what Walk of Shame looks like. It's a really pretty color as well, so let's watch it. Oh, I like that. It's like a almost like a burnt mauve. Keeping that one. Then we have this one right here. This reminds me a lot of the Fenty packaging. I don't know why, but it just does. But this is Christoph Buckle, and this is in the shade, oh my goodness, why are they coming so small? I don't even know what it says. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna just like go on because I cannot figure what that says. It's a really pretty color. The formula is a little bit sticky feeling when you're rubbing it on. It feels like it's a little bit sticky. So I don't think I'm keeping that one. Make sure I'm not mixing my pals up here. Then we have a Stila. This is in the shade Aubrey. So here is Stila Aubrey. That's really pretty. Oh, I like that a lot. It's very creamy. Keeping that one. Then we have another Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the shade Bond Girl. I think we have two of these. Pretty sure we do. So here is Bond Girl. I love Charlotte Tilbury's formula though, so I'm keeping this. So there's what it looks like. And then we have this right here. This is a little Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Keep Tame. So here's what it looks like. And then swatched is right here. It's more of a sheer. It's not very opaque. So I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have this one right here. This is All Day Lip Cream and Tame Street. I think that's what it says. And this is by Ebates. So here's what it looks like. It's too light of a nude. I can already tell by looking at it that I'm not going to like that color. So there's what it looks like. I don't like super light nudes because it makes me end up looking like a zombie. I don't want to look like a zombie. Then we have MAC, and this is MAC extra stars, please. Is that what it says? I think so. So here's what it looks like. That's actually really pretty. It's like a frost. Ooh, kind of reminds me of plastic lips, I'll be honest. But I'm going to keep it anyway. I know, I'm doing such a good job. And then we have a Bite Beauty, and this is in the shade Sake. So here's what it looks like. I remember loving this color because I've had a couple of these before, and I remember liking it a lot. Yeah, it's like a purple, almost like a purple mauve, or purple nude. It's pretty, but I'm going to pass it along because, again, it's a mini. Then we have a Bite Beauty, and this is in the shade Glacé. So here's what it looks like. Oh, that's a really pretty color as well. This would be, again, perfect to keep in your purse because it's just a nice small one. Oh, it's very similar to the other one too. I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have a Fiona Styles. This is in the shade, oh my goodness, Remy. Pretty sure that's what it says. Here's what it looks like. It is a really pretty color, but I think this might be a little old, so I'm actually going to toss this. I haven't bought Fiona Styles in a long time, so. Then we have this one right here. This is a MAC, and it's in your cream in your coffee. I remember Emily Noel talking about this, and that's why I bought it, because Emily Noel had mentioned how beautiful it was, and I was like, yep, I need that. So here is what it looks like. I'll be honest, it's a little too browny for me, but I'm going to keep it because I do like it, and Emily Noel recommended it. Then we have a Buxom, and this is in the shade, oh my gosh, Hooligan, I think it says. Alright, so here's what it looks like. Right up my alley for nudes. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty color. I'm gonna pass it along though. Again, no more minis. I actually just decided I'm gonna pass this along as well because I'm trying not to keep so many, and there's no point in keeping 60 million nudes. We have tons of nudes here. Then we have this one right here. This is Sunset Boulevard. I don't know who it's by. There's what it looks like. It's like a pinky nude. It's actually a really pretty color. Keeping that one. Then we have another Marc Jacobs, and this is in the shade So Rouge. Here is So Rouge. That is definitely not belonging in the nude pile. That should have been in the red pile. Somebody goofed. Somebody getting fired. Here's what it looks like. Keeping that one. Then I have another Bite Beauty, and this is in the shade what? Rhubarb. Is that what the other one was? No, that was Glacé. Rhubarb was the actual lipstick, I think. So cool, I'll keep this since I got rid of the actual lipstick, because I like these better anyway. I like this style of lipstick better. Not always, but most of the time. So there's what it looks like. Ooh, it's really pretty. I like that, so I'm gonna keep that one. Alright, then we have this one right here. This is Clinique, and this is the Clinique in, oh my goodness, Sugar Plum Pop. So here is Sugar Plum Pop. It's a really pretty nude. So swatch it here. There's hardly any color payoff. I'm gonna pass it along anyway, but there's hardly any color payoff. We have a Buxom. This is Dolly. This is one of my favorite shades from Buxom. I think it's just such a beautiful shot, beautiful color. So here's what it looks like. Maybe. Oh my goodness. My battery's overheating. I'm gonna have to pause you guys. That's alright, because I need to clean my hand anyway. Okay, my battery is not overheating anymore, so we can get back to doing these lipstick declutters. So we have another MAC one right here. This is MAC and Twig. So here is MAC Twig. Very pretty. So I'm keeping that one. Then we have another NARS, and this is NARS in Do Me Baby. Okay. So here's what it looks like. That looks almost exactly like Twig. So I'm going to actually declutter that. Then we have this one right here. This is a melt lipstick. I don't have many melts, so this is in the shade Old Rose. That is really pretty, actually. Let's swatch it. Okay, I like that color. I'm gonna keep that. Then we have this right here. This is a Clinique, and it's in the shade Love Pop. So here is Love Pop. You can tell it's more of like a frosted. Wow, that's really pretty. But we're decluttering. Bye-bye. Then we have this one right here. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. We have this one right here. This is a YSL, and this is in the shade 70. I think that's the one we kept earlier, so here's another one. As you can tell, I always mix my lipsticks with other lipsticks. It's not anything bad on it. It's just another lipstick. Here's what it looks like swatched. It's not very pigmented, so I'm going to pass that one along. Then we have a MAC one right here. This is MAC in Velvet Teddy. This is one of their famous colors. So here is Velvet Teddy, and I'll swatch it. Oh, that's pretty. I like that one. Then we have a Clinique, and this is in, I think this is Cherry Pop or something like that. Black, what does that say? Black Honey. This is really nice because it's basically just like a chapstick, but it's tinted, and it's so very comfortable on your lips. I love this. So there's what it looks like. It's not very pigmented, but I love this. I'm gonna keep that. Then we have a Stila. This is Stila and Vivian. So here's Vivian. That's a pretty color too. Oh, I like that. I'm not doing so good, guys. Then we have a YSL. This is the only full-size YSL I believe that I own. So I know I'm keeping it. This is in number 3. This is what it looks like right here. It's actually really beautiful. And there's the color. This is like the very first high-end lipstick that I ever purchased, so I love this one. Like, luxury is what I mean. Then we have this right here. This is in, what does that say? Sonrisa Souffle. I think that's what it says. So here's what the color looks like. And then swatched. That's pretty, actually. I'm going to pass that one along, though. Then we have this one right here. This is a Glow Skin Beauty, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk. So there's what it looks like. Oh, that's a pretty color. Let's watch that. Oh yeah, I like that color actually. So I'm gonna keep that one too. Oh goodness, my feet are... All right, let's get more comfy here. Then we have a e.l.f. and this is in the shade, oh my gosh, what does that say? Touch of Blush. So here's what it looks like. And then swatched. That's actually really pretty as well. I'm gonna keep that one as well. Then we have this one right here. This is, I don't even know who the brand is. This is Primrose. I don't know what the brand is. Oh, Tarte. This is a Tarte lipstick. Tarte Primrose. Oh, I like that. It's different than all the others that I swatched too. I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have a Lancome. This is Lancome Mademoiselle Loves. So here's a Lancome Mademoiselle Loves. That's really pretty. Oh, I like it too because it's more like a tinted gloss almost. Keeping that one. Then we have a Sephora. This is their Lip Stories, and this is in the shade Made in Italy. I think that's what it's called. There's what the color looks like. You can tell this is really matte. You can just see it by looking. Oh, it's not actually. It's very creamy. I'm gonna keep it. Why does this have a sleigh on it if it's made in Italy? That's weird. Okay, we have a Bite Beauty, and this is in Chai. There's what Chai looks like, and swatched. It's a pretty color, but very similar to almost all these others. So I'm going to pass that one along. Okay, so I'm going to clean my hands off, and then we're going to go on to the very last row. That is the last one to do. As you can tell, I do have my giant pack of Marc Jacobs over here. I'm obviously keeping all of those. So let's get started down here with the pink ones as soon as I wash my hand off. Okay, so I flipped the tray around so it makes it easier for me to grab these. So the first one here is Urban Decay, and this is Urban Decay in PDA. So here is the Urban Decay PDA. I'm not a huge bright pink lipstick fan, so I'm probably not going to keep a lot of these. I don't like that, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have a YSL. Ooh, I didn't know I had this. This is YSL in 09. Ooh, that's a pretty color. So, ooh, I really like that. Okay, I'm keeping that one. Oh my goodness, it's hard to close. Then we have a Urban Decay, and this is in Lady Flower. So here is Lady Flower. That's actually not a bad pink. It's not super bright. It's more of like a purpley pink. I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have this one right here is another Urban Decay, and this is in, oh my gosh, what does that say? Big Bang, I think it's what it says. So here is Big Bang. That's got a lot of sparkle into it, and it's a pretty bright pink. I'm gonna pass that one along. Then we have a Shiseido. This is Shiseido in RD142. I don't like when they do numbers. I wish they would just call it a name. That makes it so much easier. So here is RD142. It's pretty, but actually I do like that. I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have a Fenty Beauty. This is just a small one, and this is in, holy smokes, they're so hard to read. Oh my gosh, I can't even read it. I can't read it, guys. I have no idea what color this is. But you can tell it's a bright, bright pink. Not a color that I love. So I'm gonna pass that along. Then we have this one right here. This is an Urban Decay, and it's in the shade what is it? Bing. So here's Bing. We just did Urban Decay Bing, didn't we? See, that kind of pink right there, I definitely do not like. I would prefer to use this one here over that, because that one, I don't know why, but it just makes me look, I don't know, it just doesn't look good on me. It's not a color that works for me. Then we have MAC in Slow Orchid, I think is what it says. Bright pink. But it's not as bright as this one, so I think we can hold on to that one. And it's MAC, so keeping that one. Then we have the MAC in, what does that say? Florida Bunny? That is a very, almost like a frosted pink. It's like a frosted pink purple, actually. This will be one that I will have to wear with other colors, because it's not one that I would wear by itself, because it's not a color I enjoy, but I'm gonna keep it. I know I'm crazy. Then we have a Jeffree Star, and this is in the shade Baby Spice. So here's Baby Spice, and then swatched. I don't like that color on me. I'm gonna get rid of that one. Then we have a Bobbi Brown, and this is in the shade pink. Simple enough. So here's a Bobbi Brown pink. Actually, that's pretty. I'm gonna keep that one. It's not too like Barbie pink. Then we have an Urban Decay, no, Ulta. This is a lip matte crayon in the shade Sparkler. So here's Sparkler. It's too Barbie pink. Ones that are too Barbie pink, I can't do it. Then we have a MAC. This is in the shade Snob. So here's MAC Snob. This is another one I know I'm going to have to mix with something, because the color is just too pale for me. So there's what it looks like. It's like a purpley pink again, but it would be one that's great to be mixed with other colors. Then we have the It Cosmetics. This is the Je ne sais quoi. I love this because it kind of matches, it like goes to whatever lip color it supposedly is, like a mood ring. So it goes to whatever color your heat is on your lips or something like that. I don't believe in all that, but we're gonna keep it anyway. Oof, I think I just moved the barrel a little bit. Not the barrel, but the thing, whatever it's called, the bullet. Okay, I need to slide closer here. And then we have MAC in Snob. So there's another Snob that I can keep. Then we have a MAC in Candy Yum Yum. So here's Candy Yum. Oh my gosh, that's really bright. Oh my gosh. I mean, it'll be one that I definitely will have to play around with, because that is a color that I will not be wearing very often. Then we have a Makeup Forever. This is in the shade, oh my gosh, I can't even read it. I don't know. Here's what it looks like. It's a bright pink. It's like a perfect, almost like a watermelon pink. It's pretty. Pass that one along though. Then we have a Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade, we don't know, because we can't read these things. So there's what it looks like. It is a pretty color. So I'm gonna swatch it right there. I don't know. I don't love it. I'm gonna pass it along. Then we have this right here. This is a Laura Mercier, and it's in the shade French Kiss. So here's French Kiss. Hopefully it's a good color because I love the packaging to these. That's actually pretty. Okay, I'll keep that one. I know you guys are probably like, look, these all look the same to me. Believe me, I understand. Then we have another Ulta one, and this is in the shade Shine, I think is what it says. And that's like an orangey pink. It's not bad. That's not bad, but I'm gonna pass it along. I've got plenty of lipsticks now. Oh my goodness. We have another Fenty Beauty, and since I don't know how to read the names on these because it's too hard to read, we're just gonna swatch it. This is like a gold shade, so we're coming to the nudes. The nudes are like nude gold, or basically like a balm. So let's swatch it right here. This is gonna be a great lip topper. So some of these are like lip toppers. I'm gonna hold on to that one. All right, let me wash my hand off. Okay guys, now we're moving on to the nudes. So, or bombs, whatever these are called. This one here is a Tetris one from Ipsy. So it was like Tetris and Ipsy like collabed. And it is in the shade, I don't know. So I think it's just their collab. So I don't really think this one has a color. It is just a balm. I'm not going to swatch this because it's basically clear. There's nothing, no color to it. So I'm actually going to pass that along though. Then we have this one right here. This is from Makeup Forever. This is the Makeup Forever in C211. So here is C211. Oh, that's a pretty nude. Oof, that is a really pretty color. Keeping that one. Then we have this one right here. This is the, I think this is Lancome. I think that's the one we were holding on to. This is in 128 in Neutral Beauty. So here's what it looks like. Oof. No, that was not one I was holding on to because this is a color I know I don't like. It's like almost like a caramel color. Not one that I know that I'll ever wear. Then we have a Ciate one. This is Ciate in... Oh my gosh. Why are they coming up so hard to read? Seriously. Spark, I think is what it says. That is really, really pretty. Look at all the glitter in that. The glitter, as you can tell, is just like a... It's rubbing off, you can see. So it's basically just a top coat type thing. So here's what it looks like. It is a really pretty color. It's a great for like a lip topper. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I love the packaging to it too. It looks like fancy. Then we have a Bite Beauty. This is Bite Beauty in Honeycomb. Here's Honeycomb. And again, it's too much of a caramel color. It's got a little too much brown undertone for me, so I'm passing that one along. Then we have another Bite Beauty. This is in the shade Sugarcane. Oof. Here's Sugarcane. And swatched. My bracelet's sliding down. It's not a bad color, actually. I like that color. And then we have It Cosmetics. This is another Je ne sais quoi, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Je ne sais quoi. So these just basically go to your lip color. So it's like, kind of like a, what do they call that? Mood ring. So it's kind of like mood lipstick. So I'm not going to swatch that because it's basically just a light pink. I'm going to keep that one though. Then we have an Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Back Talk. So here is Back Talk. That is a pretty nude. Oof, that is a really pretty nude. I might keep that one. That might go in my purse. Then we have a Color Pop, and this is in the shade Come On Sis. I love this shade right here. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's what the color looks like. Oh, that's so pretty. Keeping that one. Then we have an Avon, and I've already talked to you guys about why I'm not going to keep any of the Avons, just because I don't like supporting MLMs. So here's what the color looks like. I did buy these with my own money and everything, but after I realized how bad MLMs are, I'm not supporting them, so I'm getting rid of that one. Then we have the Incredible Jelly Shot. This is in X Revenge, I think is what it is. So here is X Revenge. I think this is clear. Let's double check. Yeah, there's no color to that. So we're going to hold on to it though because it's a cute little lips. You know what? No, I'm not. Oh, the lid just popped off. Okay, I'm going to actually pass that along. Then we have a, whoa, Nelly. We have a Bite Beauty. This is in Meringue. So here is Meringue. It's actually a really pretty color. Might be too light for me though. Let's see. I think that's going to make my teeth look yellow, so I'm going to pass that along. And then we have a Lipstick Queen. This is in Frog Prints. I have quite a few of these. Frogs mean a lot to me, so these are basically just mood changing ones as well. So here's another one of the Frog Prints, so I'm keeping both of these. Then we have another Tetris and Ipsy. Again, these don't really have much of a color. It's just a little bit of color to it. It's basically a bomb. I'm gonna pass that one along. Then we have another, this is, who is this? I'm gonna say, this is Laura Geller. This is in Brooklyn Beige. I know for sure I am not going to enjoy that color, so I will swatch it for you though so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, that's just not a color that I'm going to enjoy, so I'm going to pass that one along. Oh my gosh, my foot keeps going to sleep. Then we have this right here. This is the Kylie Jenner, and this is in the shade Passion. So here's what it looks like. That's a really pretty color. Oh yeah, I like that. Keeping that one. Then we have a Too Faced. I was going to say Tarte. Too Faced. This is the one in, what does that say? Oversexed? Over what? No, that's not what it says. Overexposed. Holy smokes, Tiff. So there's Overexposed. I do not like that. It looks like poo. So it's over pooed. I don't like it. Then we have a Bite Beauty. This is a duo. So it's got two different colors here. You have, what is that one? Cafe and Pepper. So here is Pepper right here. There's Pepper. And Pepper swatched. Hopefully you can see that. And then I think I'm making a shadow with my big old head. And then here's Cafe. Cafe au lait. That's actually not too shabby, but I'm not going to keep it because I got colors like that and I'm good. All right, now we're moving on to this one right here. This is a Make It Forever. This is an N4. So here is N4. Ugh, it looks like it might be a little too brownie nude. Ugh, it's actually orangey nude. I don't like that. Pass that along. Then we have a Lipstick Queen. This is in the shade, what does that say? Hello Sailor. So here's Hello Sailor. Again, it's one that's going to be color changing a little bit. So let me swatch it just so you can see it. So it's like comes out blue and it'll turn a little bit pinky purple. So I'm going to pass it along. Then we have another Lipstick Queen. This is a full size and it's in the shade Morning Sunshine. So another color changing one. It comes out yellow and then it turns pink on your lips, as you can see where it's like heated up on my lips before and it turns pink. It's a really pretty pink too, so I'm going to keep that one. Then we have a MAC. This is MAC in Official Star. So there's Official Star. Again, it's like a topper. So these are great for like if you have like a really dark color that you don't want, you want to kind of tone down a little bit, or if you just want to make it look bright in the middle. So it's like a gold topper. It's really pretty. Keeping that one. Then we have MAC in Velvet Teddy. Keeping that. I've already swatched it a while ago for you guys, but there's what it looks like again. Then we have Lipstick Queen, and this is in Frog Prints. Keeping that one. Even though it's a mini, I'm keeping it. It's my favorite one. Then we have another MAC. This is in, what the heck does that say? Kinda Sexy. So here's Kinda Sexy. Swatched right here. One that I know for sure I'm going to have to mix with something else because it's not a color that I love, but it's MAC. I want to make a cute little MAC section. I know that sounds cheesy, but that's what I want to do. This is Big and Sexy Sinful Cinnamon. This is by Buxom. Ooh, that's actually a really pretty color. Let's see. Oh my gosh, we're losing retail space again. There's what it looks like. It's actually a really pretty color. It definitely looks like cinnamon. Looks like a very perfect color for it. Pass that along. Then we have a Urban Decay, and this is another topper, so it's like a gold topper. But I kept the other one, so I'll pass that one along. Then we have Marc Jacobs. This is in the shade Slow Burn. So here is Slow Burn. It's a really pretty color. It's a nice nude. I like that one. Okay, then we have this one right here. This is Radiant Professional Makeup, and it's in the shade Candy. So here's what it looks like. It's a very, very light nude, a nude that I typically don't like, to be honest. So there's what it looks like. I'm gonna pass that one along. Then we have this teeny tiny one. This is by, I don't even know. I think this is like Jane Iredale or something. Yep, I was right. Jane Iredale. This is the Just Kissed Lip and Cheek Stain. And there's what it looks like. You're like, whoa, that's a really bright orange. But I think it's color changing. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I don't like it. It's gone. Then we have, this is such a pretty packaging. This is the, I think it's Givenchy. Pretty sure. Givenchy. This is, I don't know, 6T01. Oh gosh, why are they gonna get so hard? But it comes out, it looks black, but it's color changing. So there's what it looks like, and then it turns kind of purplish on your lips. I like this one, keeping that one, even though it's a mini. Then we have the Wonder Beauty. This is in the shade Beach Balm, or it's a Beach Balm, and it's in the shade Dolce. So here's what it looks like. Oh, I'm pretty sure this was, yep. It's a little too orangey brown for me, so I'm gonna pass that one along. Bye-bye. Okay, I need to wipe my arm off again. My arm's getting filthy. I'm just gonna do it right behind you guys. Alright, good enough. My arm's turning like red from all the wipes. I'm gonna push this around a little bit more too so we can get closer to these. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We have a Fiona Styles. This is in the shade Luella. So here is Luella. That's actually a really pretty shade. And it smells good still. I really like that color. I'm gonna hold on to that. I like how these lock too. Like you have to put them in like a certain way. If not, they won't close. So it's pretty cool. Then we have this one right here. This is not a color. This is just an Ulta Beauty. It's just a matte lip crown, so you can make your lipsticks matte. I'm not a huge matte fan, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Then we have this one right here. This is by Becca. This is the Becca Sugar. So here's what it looks like. I can tell you already it's way, holy smokes. It's way too nude for me. So there's what it looks like. I don't love it, so I'm gonna pass that along. Then we have Bobbi Brown. Whoa, come back here. We have Bobbi Brown in Sand Wash Pink. If I remember correctly, oh, this is a pretty one, actually. I was wrong. I thought it was peach for some reason. It is a little peachy, but not as bad as I thought it was. I'm gonna keep that one. Then we have, this one's really weird. This is the Lip Flip Shade Transformer, and it's in the shade 02 Turn Down. It's black. It comes out black. So basically, it's a shade transformer, though, so I don't find myself ever reaching for something like that, so I'm going to pass that along. Then we have the Almay. This is in the shade Skip the Gem. So here's the color. It's more of like a frosted color. It's basically a balm with a little bit of sheen to it. Kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm. I'm going to hold on to that because... No, I'm not. It's gone. No, I'm not. Then we have another Ipsy and Tetris. And again, it's probably just a balm. Actually, I think this is a color. Nope, it's a balm. So I'm going to pass that along. I don't need 100 balms. Then we have another Becca, and this is in the shade Dusk, I think is what it says. Now that one's pretty. Hopefully it's not too pale for me, so it doesn't make me look like a zombie. It's a little bit brown. No, I don't think I like it. Bye-bye. Then we have a MAC, and this is in the shade Velvet Teddy. Definitely keeping that one. You guys have seen this one quite a few times already. Then we have the Nude Stick, and this is in the shade, I don't know. It just says Nudes. So there's the color. And there's what it looks like. It's really pretty, but no more minis. Unless it's the ones. Then we have this one right here. This is the Makeup Forever, and this is in C211. We've seen this one quite a few times already as well. Then we have MAC, or not MAC, but Marc Jacobs. This is in the shade Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. This is one of their famous colors. It's beautiful. So swatch it right here. I love that color, actually. Alright, then we have, oh, I love this one. This is the Tarte Blushing Bride. This is beautiful. I don't even think they make this anymore. Mine still smells fantastic. There's what it looks like. It is so pretty. That would be a beautiful color for the wedding day too. Keeping that. And then we have this right here. This is, who is this? By Beauty. This is in Cashew. Here's Cashew. Ew. I don't like it. Then we have some NARS. I think these are all the same. These are, nope, that one's a Nude Sticks. So there's Nude Sticks, and this is NARS. And both of these are in Rakujin, and I'm going to pass both of these along because I've already kept one of these, I'm pretty sure. Then we have an Ulta, or not Ulta, but a Urban Decay. This is in the shade Bobby Dazzle. This is a metallized. Basically, this is one that can change your lip colors. So, pretty sure that's what it does. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to that one. Even though I didn't keep the black one, I don't really want to make my lipstick darker. I typically like to make it lighter, so. Then we have this one right here. This is the Kylie Jenner, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. So here is Creme Brulee. Oof, that's going to be way too pale for me. Way too pale. Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm not keeping that one. We have the Illamasqua. This is in the shade Cosmic. That's a pretty color. And let's watch it here. Oh yeah, I like that one. Keeping that one. Then we have this one right here. This is Urban Anastasia, and this is in the shade Soft Touch. No, what? I guess that's right. This is definitely too pale for me. Here. Yeah, I don't like that color. I'm gonna pass that along. Then we have this one right here. This is the Buxom, and this is in the shade Rebel Rose. That is beautiful. Oh yeah, keeping that one. Then we have this right here. This is like a, it's weird. It comes out looking like black with sparkles, but it basically is just a color transformer that turns to like a pink with a little bit of sparkles in it. Actually, it's blue with sparkles. I was wrong. I don't know why I thought it was black with sparkles, but it turns pinky. So I'm gonna let it sit right there for a little bit so you guys can see it. I really like this. I'm keeping this. This is by Givenchy. Keeping that. Then we have a Too Faced. This is the Sex on the Beach. This is my favorite one from this. So it used to be. Maybe it's not anymore. Look at that color. What the heck was I thinking? I don't even like that color. Bye bye. Then we have this right here. This is another Becca, and this is in the shade. What? What does that say? Cupid's Kiss. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. There's what it looks like. It's really pretty. I don't know about that color. I'm gonna keep it for now and end up going later. Then we have a Sephora Lip Stories, and this is in the shade. Wait a minute, these are not all made in Italy. That was not the name of that one color before. This is number 2, it says. Okay, that is not the color I'd like, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I cannot believe I thought it said made in Italy with the color name. I'm such a dingbat. Then we have a ColourPop, and this is the Villains Collection, and this is the Hades one. So there's Hades. Ugh, it's like a salmon yellow orange. I don't like that. Getting rid of that. Bite Beauty. This is in the shade Honeycomb. We've already swatched that. MAC. This is in the shade Aspiring Star. So here is Aspiring Star. Ooh, I like that. Keeping that one. Then we have this right here. This is the Lipstick Queen, and this is in the shade Mauve Center. Oh, I really like this one. I remember loving this color. I might have to keep it even though it is a mini. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I like that one. And then we have a Bite Beauty, and this is in the shade Tannin. So here's Tannin. Oh my goodness, that's a bright red. Why did that end up in the nudes? I don't know. Somebody goofed. Somebody about to get fired. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, last. Oh, I think there's 3 more in here, guys. Then we have this one right here. This is the Smashbox, and this is in the shade Audition. That is way too nude for me. I can already tell. Let's see if I can move my bracelet back just a little bit more. Ooh, there we go. Look at that nice swatch. Oh no, that is not a color. I don't know. No. Then we have the Nude Sticks. This is in the color Rose. I really like this. I got this in one of my sample Sundays. I like sampled it, and I really like the color. There's what it looks like. It's really pretty. I'm gonna hold on to that. Then we have a Too Faced. This is in the shade Nip Slip. So there is a Nip Slip. I don't like this color either. There's what it looks like. It's like poo-poo brown. I'm not keeping that one either. Okay, that is everything. I'm gonna total everything up and I'll come right back. Okay guys, so this is my basket of keeps. There are 108 lipsticks in here. So don't worry, I will be decluttering again because this is still ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Nobody needs this many lipsticks. And then the giveaway box is right here. I have 110, so I did get rid of more than I kept, which is good, but it's still ridiculous. I had over 200 lipsticks. Who needs that many? I don't know. I guess just me who's silly. So don't forget, we're still going to have to declutter all of the lip glosses. So all of those are, I'll show you. This is my little chest thing. So look at her lipstick. Her lip's pretty fabulous. So we have to declutter all of those still. So I'm going to do those in a separate video. If not, this video is going to be like 16 days long. So anyway, stay tuned for that video if you're interested. I will swatch all the ones that I can swatch. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, how do you think I did on my declutter? Do you think I did pretty good? Do you think I could have done better? I don't know. Let me know. So I'm excited. So I will be giving some of these to my mom and then also some to Michelle from Lashes Tony XO because we do our swaps each month. So I will be holding some of these for her as well. So anyway, that is my finished count for the lipstick declutter. I think I didn't do too bad. 108 out of 110. I definitely can get rid of more though. I mean, let's be honest, I still don't need this many. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.